How's it going, everybody? Welcome to video number 3, but actually day probably 12 of the Western Canadian mission. I'm still here. I'm a bit sore. I may have snuck off to do a little bit of mud riding yesterday on some trails that may or may not be legal. There might be a little bit of crunching going on, but that doesn't matter. The Cannondale's gonna get the job done. Today we're here at Diamond Head, back in Squamish. I think we've got some jumps and some drops on the agenda. I did cheat and preview some trails online. They're looking pretty good. We also have a guest here today, Mr. Matt Rose.
Hey.
His bike is looking a little bit cleaner than mine, but he may have been on the same mission yesterday. And he has his dog, Seymour, who's here to send the jumps with us, and he rips. We're gonna get out there. I've stalled too much. We got stuck behind semi-trucks on the way up the hill. There's only so much daylight, so to the GoPro. Oh, geez. I'm sorry, drivetrain.
It's crunchy.
Yeah, it's good for it. It loves it. As much as I know you guys love the climbing, I'm gonna skip you ahead a little bit. Maybe 30-40 minutes or so. And then we'll get into the nice, boring jump trails. I'll give you a full climbing video one day.
If you want him, you could really speed up the, you could do a fast one.
One climb later.
We've arrived at the first feature of the Diamond Head Adventure. Currently scouting out a little thing that we saw from the side, but I'm pretty sure this trail is called the 19th hole. Matt's doing some calculations.
Some good mental math.
Yeah.
Gotta really just, you know, like, analyze.
Get the perfect trajectory into the launch.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful. Oh, Seymour took the alt line. What the heck? Oh, that's a hard right.
Yeah, it comes up quicker than you think. That's good. I like that.
Clouds are taking my light. Alrighty, first clip. Angle might be off. I'm sorry. Ah. Yeah, the run out is sick. I really hope it's not too dark for you guys. I'm so sorry. Whoa. Whoa. Nailed it. It's a good start to the
Kick the day off
mission. Right. Shout out Matt for pointing that thing out. But cool. I almost like the berms afterwards even better than the launch. But the launch is dialed. Don't have to do much thinking other than while you're in the air and about to land. Dropping into Antithesis now. Matt says he's ridden it before, but it's been a while. Oh my god, Seymour is ripping. Holy shit. Feet are coming off. Good boy, Seymour.
Oh, yeah. I remembered it a bit better than I gave myself credit for.
Wow. Definitely cooking after that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Huge hole after the bridge I just jumped straight into. Daylight. The people love it.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna have a quick peek at it because I forget a lot of it.
I'm insulted. Blind riding only. See what we're working with here. We're up here.
Only 2 jumps. I thought there was 3.
Decent. We were gonna be so dialed in after that second one.
Yeah. Sweet.
Into the wet. Holy. Woo! Oh boy. Did you send her a little deep?
Yeah, I guess it was smaller than I remember.
I like adjusted on the lip because I was watching you go for a while. I was like, whoa.
I pedaled into it thinking like, oh. I think I just remember like a few years ago, like kind of learning how to do those and being like, we gotta do it. Yep. So.
No, that was sick.
Yeah.
So far, so good. This is what we're working with. Not super huge, but really tech. Look at that bird. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is what I was most interested in today. Not because like I'm a super big drop fan. Whoa.
But because it's a super big drop?
Because it's like a reasonably bigger than I usually do drop, and I need to get tuned into the drops because this is what happened on my last drop. I don't think Seymour's gonna hit the drop. He didn't really go and look at it.
It's kind of bold. He might just do it without scoping it.
What a sender. And we're in. Woohoo! Wow. Oh. There we go. Into the powder. Oh, you did it perfect. Oh, no. Oh, there was a bonus one. But...
Oh no! Sick. I definitely tagged a few there.
I mean, it was built to work. I'm happy I made it through. Matt made it through smoothish. He says he cased, but I didn't notice. The only one where I slipped up was the jump before the drop. I like had a little panic moment. I thought I was going a bit slow. I want to run that again. We got to get, I need a lot of repetition to make my brain work. And I would like to understand the free falls a little better. Just a little perspective before we go. We're up there. All this stuff when you look at it is honestly a lot crazier than when you ride it. But this is looking pretty big, I think. That's a couple days tall. The hike continues. All right, poacher, round 2. Oh, not a lot of style on this one. Almost slid out. Almost slid out.
Yeah, dude. That's sick.
Ah. There we go. Shout out Matt the builder and Matt the rider filmer. That was a good trail. I felt like I was gonna slide out on the rocks going into the corner, but I didn't, and it worked, and it was very comfortable. Probably because builder Matt built it right. There was not much thinking involved. And I'm sorry, builder Matt, I'm walking up the landing. I didn't go far enough to ruin it. Okay, moving along. We ran the fire roads. We're here at airplane mode. We're gonna ignore that sign. We've adopted a new member. Sam is here. He knows the trail better than both of us. He's gonna let it rip.
He knows it the best out of anyone in Squamish, I hear.
He said there's a couple optional hits on this one that are a bit bigger. So we'll see. Oh, sorry, wheel. That ain't happening. He definitely looks like he knows where he's going. I almost just ran into that tree. Oh. There's jump number 1. I'm taking over. I don't know if that's a smart choice on their part. We'll see what happens. Oh God. I caught the stump. Ah! Too fast. Let's jump over there. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I did cheat and watch a video before this. I'm gonna stop here. I don't want to abandon them. I think they're looking at the goalpost. Sam and Matt pulled off for this one, which is totally reasonable because I was kind of just going with the flow. That is a lot farther than I realized. I think Matt's locked and loaded somewhere up there. Woohoo! Locked in. Seymour freaking dodged it. What the heck? That one from the side definitely looks a bit bigger than I realized it was.
You were cooking. It went pretty well for you, hey?
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah,
yours is smooth too. Freaking sent it. Seymour dodged it again. What the heck, Seymour?
What do you think of that, buddy?
I thought this was going to be the end. but we've got more laps planned. So I'm gonna hit this one again. It's getting a little bit dark. I feel bad for the camera. Oh. But I'm gonna have to try and work some magic. I love that corner. More of that step up U-turn stuff, please. And we are at a nice looking river. I think Sam was saying one-up components was one of the major driving factors behind that one, so shout out to them. Moving along though, I think we're gonna get a quick shuttle lap in, and we're gonna make the most of the rest of this daylight here. Unfortunately, it got a little too dark for that last one. I know the camera couldn't see a thing. A lot of really cool builds out here. I love the more technical, like tight jump features, like the ones that were on Poacher. And airplane mode was sweet. I love how it looks like a million people have been riding it and everything works so perfectly. But shout out to the builders around here. That was my first Diamond Head session. I might do a little more exploring alone, but we'll see what happens. If you enjoyed that video, I would appreciate if you dropped a like. I'm still trying to revive the channel. I do have 2 other videos from Whistler and Squamish that I posted in the last couple weeks, so if you missed those, they're there. If you really like the video, Patreon, YouTube membership, PayPal donation, always appreciated, but definitely not required. And I'll see you next time on probably some big wheels. I've got a little time left. We've got 4 or 5 days left. Gotta make some moves. I'll see you then.